Hey there, my friends. How are you? Coach Kirkshinta here. Let me actually make sure I'm live. I'm gonna just refresh my screen real quick. Let me just make sure I'm live on the screen. Okay, I can see myself. So anyways, hello. I'm Coach Kirkshinta. Happy Monday to you guys. And here's what I do. I'm a coach, and what I do is I show people how to make 4 to 5 figures a month on social media. All right. Rather you want to start a business, or you want to, you already have a business, but you want to learn how to leverage social media, right? To be able to create 4 to 5 figures a month. That's what a lot of people want to do, right? So how exactly do you do that? That's what I show. Okay. So as you hop on, go ahead and say hello below, so I know that you're on here and I'll be able to say hello back. And if you're watching this on replay, okay, go ahead and just let me know that you're on replay. All right, so let's get right into it. Here's the thing. If you've been saying to yourself the following, I want to start and grow a business online, but I don't have the time. That's a common excuse. I had that before too. I don't have the time, right? So, if you're looking to start a business and you're saying, I don't have the time, right? And if you have no idea how to build a business while you're working a 9 to 5, and you kind of want to know some strategy of how you can do both things, you can build a business online and you can work your 9 to 5 too, I'm going to give you the secret sauce. So you're in the right place if that's what you're looking to learn today. All right. Now, before I jump into this, into these core strategies, because I'm going to give you some 9 core strategies that you really want to know to help you while you're working your 9 to 5. Okay. So before I jump into those, if at any point you want more information about how you can start a business, how I can help you do that, how I can help you start a business and grow any existing business you may have to 4 to 5 figures a month, then I want you to text me below. My information is somewhere on the screen. Okay. So let's get right into this. Let's change your income story. All right. Share this with somebody who needs it and let's get right into it. So right now I'm going to go over some core time management and strategies to help you build a business while you have a 9 to 5. All right. So the first thing is, and let's get right into it, is to make a decision to just do it. Right. Make a decision. It's really a commitment, a core commitment to yourself. Right. I'm going to do this thing. Right. So before we even get into time management and making it work, you have to first decide that it's going to work, because anything worth pursuing is not going to be easy. You have to decide that you are going to make it work. You have to make a decision to make it work. And really what that takes is first having a vision of where you're going. Okay. And that's going to carry you through a lot of things. When you're tired, when you're trying to balance things, you have to have a vision of why you're doing what you're doing and where you're going. So, if that vision is that you're going to leave your job, if your vision is you're going to stay in your job, but you're going to increase your income, if your vision is you're going to be able to contribute to some type of, fund that you have, whether it be travel or whatever, your vision has to carry you through. So first, get a vision. If you don't have a vision, get a notebook. Okay. The next thing is, first of all, drop a 1 if you do actually have a vision for, yourself in 2020. Have you sat down and wrote a vision? Drop a 1 if you've actually wrote down your vision for 2020. Step number 2, how to balance and how to actually build a 4 to 5 figure a month business while working 9 to 5. Step number 2, you are going to need a blueprint and a checklist. I talk about this so much in my videos. Reason why you need a blueprint, especially when you work a 9 to 5. Let me be clear about what a blueprint or checklist is. What happens when a lot of people come online and they start building a business, they begin building a business by doing what they think they should be doing to build a business. And a lot of times that's not effective, and also they're wasting time. But when you work a 9 to 5, you don't have time to waste. You are busy. Okay, you are busy, and you need to be busy and booked and busy and getting sales, right? And the easiest way to do that is to have a checklist of what you're doing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. What things are you doing to produce leads in your business? What things should you be doing to generate sales in your business? What things should you be doing to generate visibility in your business, right? If you don't have a checklist for those things or a blueprint for those things, as a person who works a 9 to 5, you are going to be exhausted. You're gonna something's gonna fail. Either you're gonna be stuck in at your 9 to 5, and or you're going to be sucking in your business, or maybe both, right? So you need a checklist or a blueprint. This is one thing that in my social media profits training, I'm always giving to my people, because I'm like, listen, you need this, right? That's the one thing that helped me in my first year online go from 0 to 50K my first year, was having a blueprint, an exact strategy of what I needed to do. All right, so get your blueprint. So again, number 1 is a decision to do it, the vision to carry you through it, a blueprint or checklist. Okay, so you know exactly what you need to do. Number 3, and this is so powerful, guys. Number 3 is powerful. And I hope you have a pen and paper and you're writing these things down. Okay. Number 3 is a power hour. Drop a 2 if you've ever heard the term power hour before, right? When I first learned about what power hours were, I used to do these with my team. I did them by myself all the time. I still do them by myself. Power hours. Actually, after I hop off this live, guess what I'm doing? A power hour. Let's talk about these power hours. Power hours for people who work a 9 to 5 are a very strategic way of building your business in a very condensed amount of time. Okay, so let's say you work a 9 to 5 and you're like, I maybe have an hour, maybe an hour and a half every single day where I can build my business, and you just get to work doing it. Okay, so that's what a power hour is. It's a block of time where you do the things, the marketing, the following up, the promoting, the things that need to be done during that hour, and you're building progress in your business in a condensed amount of time. Okay, so with consistency, if you're doing power hours, throughout the week, right, then you're going to start building momentum and traction in your business. Okay, now here's the thing about power hours. Again, for people who have 9 to 5s, the great thing about power hours is, again, if you have a blueprint and a checklist, you know what kind of things every single day, every single week, every single month you should be doing in your business to produce leads, visibility, and sales and conversions, right? Then you can then begin to structure your power hour whenever it's convenient for you. So for example, for me, when I hop at the end of the night, it's a perfect time for me. It's a non-busy time for me to be able to do some of those activities. For another person, it might be during their lunch break. And I always talk to people about who work 9 to 5s about, how are you utilizing your lunch break? How are you utilizing your car drive to work, right? Are there some things that you could be doing? For example, listening to professional development while you're driving to work. These are all things that you could be doing to build your business and not do more, but to utilize the time you already have. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, right? Right. Drop 3 if that makes sense. Okay. Say yes, Shin, that makes sense. Okay. All right, moving on. I said decision to do it, vision to carry through, blueprint, checklist, power hour. The next thing is to actually have a planner, right? This seems like pretty common sense, but it's amazing how many people in their own personal life do not have a planner. If you are going to be a business owner and you have a 9 to 5 job, you must have a planner. Okay. So here's what you want to do with that planner so that you can actually begin to produce 4 to 5 figures a month online and build a profitable business online. What you want to do is you want to first block out all the times that you are at work. Block it out. Now you can look at your calendar and you can begin to say, okay, and really let's take a couple steps back. Okay, let me back up a couple steps. So in addition to blocking off the time that you are at work, you want to put your family commitments, your church commitments, everything on that calendar. Block it all out. Okay. Once you've done that, now you can begin to see what true time do you have to build your business. Do you have time? Do you have like maybe an hour or 2 before you go to work that you could do your power hour and beast it out and begin to build your business? Do you have time during your lunch break? Do you have time after work? Right? Do you have time before bed? When is that time? You can begin to do that when you've mapped everything out. So get a planner and map out your core commitments. Okay. Even your date night with your husband, put it on a calendar. If you got a boo thing, put it on the calendar. Okay. And begin to utilize gaps in what I call dead hours. So when people say, I don't have time to build a business, it's because they don't even know where their time is going. Okay. Where's your time going? You have to be in control of your ship. Okay. All right. Now, number 5, batch your tasks together. Okay. So this is one of the things, again, that I teach in my social media profits training is batch tasks together. Okay. What do I mean by that? So you are busy. You got a 9 to 5, you got a job. you busy. So when you do sit down and you get ready to get to work, building your business, you need to batch tasks together that are alike. For example, you don't have time. You might not have time every day to do a video, but guess what? On Saturday, you could sit down for 30 minutes or 40 minutes and you could record all your videos for the week and schedule them. Okay. You could, take 15 minutes on a Sunday and schedule all your emails for the week. Okay. This is what I mean about batching tasks and working smarter. This is a productivity hack, right? Working smarter and not harder. And that way you can build consistency, momentum, things like that, right? So batch tasks together. All right. Learn to do that. Yeah. Moving on. All right. Number 6, you learn to use swipe files. Okay. So here's the thing. As you begin to take action in your business, okay, you begin to start marketing your business, you begin to start promoting your business, you are going to see what things are most effective in terms of your comment ads that work, your posts that work, your emails that work. You create your simple Google Doc. Okay. If you don't have Google Docs, I'm gonna do a whole nother video about this, but get your Google Doc. Okay. Or Google Drive. I'm sorry. And get your Google Doc and put in there your most common swipes, also Google Keep as well. And you can put in your most common swipes for ads that work for you, things like that, even images that work for you. And it's going to make your marketing so much easier, okay? Because you're going to have easy accessibility to the things that work and flow for you in your business. I hope that makes sense, right? If that makes sense, drop a 4. Be like, shouldn't that make sense? Okay. So have a swipe file. This is, again, something that I give to my students because I'm like, listen, you don't have time to be wasting time. You need to leverage the time you have. All right. Number 7, prioritize. Okay. So, I'm going to give you a really good example. Okay. In my health, I kept saying, I don't have time to exercise. And that's a lie. I didn't prioritize the time to exercise. Some people say I don't have time to build a business. That's a lie. You have all the time in the world. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. Even the busiest person can find 30 minutes to an hour to work their business. Okay. So prioritize what is important to you in your life and why. So when you're doing your planner and you're doing, things like that, you're mapping these things out, prioritize what's important to you. Is family important? Is religion important? Things like that, just so you can keep clarity as well and just make sure business is somewhere in there. Now, along with prioritizing, make sure that you are also in your daily blueprint, right? In your daily activities that you're doing, that you're prioritizing income producing activities. All right. Things that are generating you leads, right? Visibility in your business so that therefore you can then focus on the sales and also follow up. So I would say focus on income producing activities like things that produce leads, things that increase visibility in your audience, and things that allow you to follow up. Those are the 3 core activities that you should be focusing on in your blueprint and in your daily activities. So prioritize those things. Okay. And then, you'll have some passive ways of marketing as well. Like, for example, video, which is still important, but the things that are going to get you to the bag immediately are things that are going to generate leads and follow up. There you go. Okay. In your marketing. Okay. All right. Where am I? Oh, let me go back. So while we're talking about income producing activities, okay. So I talked about making sure you're doing income producing activities, but I want to talk about quickly active versus passive lead generation. Okay. So the active things that you want to focus on are marketing. I already said marketing, following up, consultations, right? Some of you are in coaching and things like that. Get people and get some consultations going, right? Consultations, webinars where you can close people live, or master classes, things like that, or events. This is the work of building a business online, and it's not hard work. You just got to do it. Okay. And then passive things are things like, putting videos up on YouTube that are bringing you in leads and things like that, right? That's passive, but there's some more active ways to get to the money even quicker, to get to the bag even quicker. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And that should be in your blueprint. All right. Number 8, I already talked about focusing on your tasks of marketing, expanding your audience basically and your reach, and also follow up. Now, how are you following up? Email and Facebook Messenger. Those are the primary ways. And then if you have Google Voice number or something like that, then you could also just include a phone number and follow up with people. So these are systems that you can, simple systems: Facebook Messenger, a Google Voice number, and email that you can have within your business, that while you're working, these can work to literally close you sales. You could be, somebody could reach out to you for information. You could literally follow up with them via text, via Facebook Messenger, via email. And another thing is, right, if you work a 9 to 5, you better have your autoresponder. I hope I'm clear on this. I didn't even write this down, but as I'm talking, I remembered this. If you have a 9 to 5, you must have an autoresponder. What is an autoresponder? Okay. Autoresponder is a basic system that allows you to capture people's information, like their email address. It basically dumps their these email addresses into a database, and you have a system that can automatically begin to send them messages about your business. Whether you have a coaching business, whether you have, a hairdressing business, whether you are an online marketer, right, affiliate marketer, right, you need an autoresponder so that while you're at work, someone can opt into your system and literally get a presentation about your business. And that could begin the process of them reaching out and you being able to close sales. So please get your autoresponder. I'm gonna write that down. All right, moving on. Step number 9. Okay. Learn to maximize your exposure without doing more. Learn to maximize your exposure without doing more. If you work a 9 to 5, you don't got time to be doing all the stuff. You just need the stuff that you do to have maximum impact. For example, videos and live streams can give you maximum impact. So if people are like, oh, I want to hide, listen, you got to decide, do you want to be working hard? Do you want to work smart? Right? So learn to do the things that maximize your exposure without doing more. Let's talk about what that means, right? For example, I go do a live stream on Facebook. I can upload that to YouTube, right? I can take that YouTube, I can tweet it out, right? I can turn that Facebook Live into a paid ad where I put a couple of dollars behind it, right? And boost it. And now I'm increasing my exposure. I can turn my YouTube video into what they call a YouTube ad and put a couple of dollars behind it, right? And that dollar can literally, let's say you have a product that you're promoting and the price point on it is $250,000 or $500,000, right? I put a couple of dollars behind it, I get one commission. Am I going to complain about maybe $30 that I put behind it when I made a $500 commission, a $1,000 commission? So you could take a couple of dollars and put it behind what you're already doing in terms of your videos and your content. And now you're increasing your exposure. You're not doing more. You're just expanding your reach more and allowing you to get more conversions while you're at work. Okay. Now, and another thing that goes along with that is I kind of touched on this, but repurposing your content. So again, sharing your content, your posts, and things like that across multiple platforms. So for example, if you have an Instagram and you're on Facebook and you're on YouTube, okay, you should be sharing your content across these different platforms. That increases your reach, that increases your audience. Okay, so these are some social media hacks. Whew. All right, so I said a lot. What I want to say is, again, if you are ready to learn how to start a profitable business and earn 4 to 5 figures a month, leveraging social media, you want the blueprint. All right, my number is on this screen. All right, send me a text. Let's chat. Let's get you some information. All right, and if you're ready also to earn even more, all right, message me too. Same thing. All right, so I really do hope that the nuggets that I provided really will help you in your business and understand that if you have a 9 to 5, owning a business is doable while you have a 9 to 5. You can have both. All right. So what I want you to do is comment below your best takeaways from today's video, and let's get you starting your business while you work that 9 to 5. All right. Bye, my friends. Change your income story. Bye, guys.